I'm just a D girl from around the way with a whole lot of shit to say. It's your girl, KD.
It's the hostess with the mostest. It's your girl, Kiki.
What up, though? It's your boy, DTM, a.k.a. B-I-G-T-A-Y, a.k.a. Pure Motivation. I am Mr. Energy. Everybody loves me. I don't have one enemy. If you know me, then you know that I'm more than a savage who loves living life and is allergic to average. It's your boy, Deontay the Motivator. What's good?
Woo!
Man, what's going on, y'all? Y'all good?
Yes. One way.
How was y'all weekend?
It was short.
Okay. Short.
I had to work. I had to work yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It's always good.
Man, yeah.
How's yours?
Hey, man, mine was pretty good. Had to link up, putting this team together. It's going to be phenomenal. So we got something coming for a lot of y'all who follow me in the DTM world. So it's going to be good. 2020 is going down for sure.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'll be a camera person.
I do need that too. You know what I mean? I do need that. But you usually do better making sure everybody is in place.
I can do both.
Like making sure they're in place, and if they ain't supposed to be there, hey, I didn't watch her put pastors out, but I'm just saying, KD don't play no games. She
talk about old stuff.
She like the Suge Knight in the speaking world.
That was 2017. We're not gonna talk about.
I'm like, babe, why are you hanging this man by his legs over the banister like that?
Like five heartbeats.
Yeah, like
office hours are
like Suge Knight. Yeah, KD Knight.
If you ain't supposed to be there,
KD Knight.
KD Knight.
She said, if you're not supposed to be there, you're not supposed to be there.
I was like, hey, there it is. I'm just doing my part. You
just gotta speak about it.
Look, everybody trying to get security and all that. I don't need no security. I'm like, y'all see that light skin one over there?
KD security.
A pistol. She is a pistol.
I'm so nice, y'all. Don't listen to me.
She is.
You are nice.
Until.
Yeah.
Until.
It's true, though.
And you ain't even got to put nothing in until ... You can fill in your own dots because I'm not filling it in for you. I don't want to cross that path.
You are worse than me sometimes.
Are you?
Sometimes.
Oh.
Sometimes. When you turn red, you red. Right?
I'm talking about, I think KD probably got the strongest cutoff game in the world. The cutoff is strong in the
Listen,
world.
life is too short to let people disrupt your peace.
Say it again. I don't think they heard
I
you.
agree.
Life is too short to allow people to disrupt your peace.
Mm-mm.
If they bring you misery, negativity, any of that, just stop talking to them. I
don't
know who it is. Your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your cousins, your kids.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And
I'm blocked.
First hand, I done seen it happen. I'll just make sure I'm on the right side of that block list. On the right side of that block list.
Cause think about how many people miserable right now because of other people's energy pouring into their life.
That's what it is too.
You know what I'm saying? You depressed and you sad because somebody else can't get their shit together.
Yeah.
Why?
That's true.
Why?
Yes.
That's true.
What are they doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is their contribution to your life? If they constantly making you miserable and they constantly making you sad, the only contribution is negative.
Yeah.
Hey, you preaching better than we responding.
You gotta cut them off. I don't give a fuck.
You preaching better than we responding right now.
Sleep. Yes, I don't
know.
It's so true. It's so true.
Be under the cover sleep. That's how you sleep at night. Under the covers.
Under the covers.
Surround yourself with positivity.
That's how you gotta be.
That's it.
When every time if you wake up with a headache, you go to sleep with a headache, you constantly having bad thoughts, and it's because of this one particular person.
What's the point?
Always around you with negativity. It don't matter what kind of negativity. If it's bringing you down, you gotta cut them motherfuckers off.
Cut it. Your life is way too negative, so cut it.
Exactly. Or that person who only call when it's like, girl, my light's off and this is going wrong and this is going wrong. Like, damn, bitch.
I shut a lot of those off.
You ain't never happy?
I just seen you partying last weekend. You ain't call me about that one.
That's what I'm saying. So you always unhappy. Or you only unhappy when you call me. Well, let me do us both a favor.
I'm your unhappy buddy.
Let me do us both a favor. Let me go on and block your number.
All right, so I'm about to play devil's advocate for a minute. What if they calling you with that because they know you're going to get them back on the right track?
Because I'm not,
good. You're going to talk them out of being negative and they're going to be back positive.
No, because if you never can call when you positive, then I can't constantly be pouring that into people. Because when you pour into people, people supposed to be able to pour back into you.
Right.
So if I'm pouring positivity in you, and you pouring negativity into me, we doing that wrong. Exactly.
You're not getting nothing out of it.
Now I'm mad at my kids. I'm mad at the carpet for being on the floor. I'm mad at
everything.
The paint for being on the walls because I didn't let you pour your bullshit into me. No, bro.
Say it.
I just have to say good day. Don't put you on the block list. Don't email me because I know how to block those too.
Don't email me because I'm blocking all that. She's like Matumbo out here, blocking it.
Easy. And I'll walk right past you like I never even knew you existed.
I seen it happen. It's crazy because we were just talking about this recently, and I was saying that there's only a couple people that was able to come back from the block list and be back, back into the regular society of KD's life.
Never done it.
Oh no,
I don't take people back.
She normally don't either.
I don't,
but I can name 2, maybe 3 that may have came back.
But
then out of the 3, I think only one. Right. Out of the 3, I think only one was able to come back and stay.
My mama.
Which was your mama.
And the only reason why I let the other people back is because my husband, one of them, he has a very good relationship with their husband. So when I had cut off my relationship with her, it actually messed up his relationship with him.
Oh, okay.
So I did it for my husband.
Right.
But I still ended up cutting her off again because I'm like, bro, I just can't do it.
What's the point?
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
So if
Who is it?
She almost said it.
But she already know who it is.
She almost said it.
The thing is, I'm like, if y'all relationship is 100% based upon my relationship with her, then
what relationship do you really have?
And you just about to lose it, bro, because I can't even, the shit that she do, not only to me as a friend, but to her husband as a spouse. Like,
I don't like her either.
Right.
I don't even know what it is, but I think I do.
You do.
Okay.
I don't
like
like
she
her
done did
either.
some unforgivable shit. She don't like her. She done did some unforgivable shit. And if y'all do want to forgive you, he can. But you can't expect the people that care about him to be all gravy with you, though.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I put my feelings aside when they come around. I probably do act different because I don't really interact well with people I don't like, but I try, you know what I'm saying? I still try to be hospitable for him.
I walk right past you and hug everybody else.
Let me tell you something. For both of y'all, if somebody don't know y'all don't like them, it's because they don't want to know.
Right.
Because y'all don't try to like sugarcoat it or nothing like that. No matter who it is, look.
But you know what, too? I also feel like when people do wrong by you, if you never address it, then they're going to keep doing it because they don't. Sometimes people don't know that they're doing wrong.
Yeah, they don't think what they're doing is wrong.
Because to them it's not.
It's normal.
Right. So when you got to sit a motherfucker down and be like, peep game, I don't like that shit. I don't know what you do with your other friends or people, whatever, but I don't like that. We're not going to do that.
And I think part of the problem is some people, they get mad, but they don't say that they're mad until they get to that point. And then once they get to that point, then they like, okay, now it's time to cut you off. And the other person like, well, what happened?
Right.
He was cool with me doing this for the last 6 years. Now all of a sudden,
that's exactly why I say how I feel. Like I don't have time to hold on all day.
You have to.
You have to say that.
You don't do that.
Yeah. Too much time go by and they don't even know you mad. Like no, I need you to know.
And that's part of being a friend too.
And they're not gonna change their behavior because
they don't know it's wrong.
Now they think you quote unquote fake.
Now
you tripping.
Yeah.
Oh, you tripping?
Because you done got mad and just cut a motherfucker off without no explanation. I will give you an explanation.
I've been doing this forever. Now you tripping.
Yeah. Now if you don't want to change.
And the thing is, a lot of times sometimes you outgrow people. Like we can't at the age we are now. If we still conducting ourselves the way we was conducting ourselves in high school, 9 times out of 10 we're not gonna. Because I got kids in college. So I can't conduct myself as somebody in high school.
But then you're gonna be beneath the kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like I got 2 sons that's starting college next year. So this year. So what I look like fighting in the middle of the street and all the other you know what I'm saying? I can't do that.
Yeah.
Then too, you got shit to lose. Like now I get into a fight in the street now I can lose my license. I can't practice pharmacy no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you lose shit.
That's why you got to keep a couple good hood rats on 6 Mile.
Oh yeah,
ready.
for sure. That's true. Like when the people across the way was trying to pop off, like I call my little homies from around the corner that called me mine and come over here and whoop you and your daughter with the master's degree.
I got a couple 6 Mile that owe me a couple favors, and they just waiting. They like, you still don't need nothing? I'm like, no, not yet. Everybody's still good. I'm straight.
You gotta keep one. Keep one in your pocket.
But All right, bet. So let's get into it, man. We got our favorite portion that we got on the show.
About that Lord.
My favorite.
Yeah.
All right, so we just got a few for this week, a few of them. So the first one for About That Life is getting fingered or jacked off at a funeral.
At a funeral?
Are you about that life?
Who funeral is it?
It doesn't matter.
It do.
Why? I mean, I know you ain't gonna do it for somebody that's in your immediate circle, like
right.
you know, a close loved one.
Right.
But if you go into the funeral of your husband's best friend's mother or friend or cousin or whatever, I'm there, like the husband to be there to kind of support the friend.
Well, we got the same best friend.
But I mean, in this case, we do. But
and I love her mama.
And in this case, we do.
So we can't.
Okay, so
at her funeral.
Right. So what if it was like your husband's coworker?
About to make something up now.
Your husband's coworker. You know. All right. So you know, are you about that life?
I am.
I kind of did that before.
Yes.
Not like actual finger, but like touch, rub.
I mean, think about it. It gets you
over. Like
over.
our coworker lost his father and his brother at the same time, so it was like a double funeral.
So y'all was there for a while.
It was long.
Yeah.
It was so long.
We still here.
Think about that. Help you.
It was really long.
That help you ease your pain too, though.
It was beautiful though.
Because it take you
off. It
off.
wasn't a black funeral either. It was like well put together. They had like a whole itinerary. Like,
nobody was scrapping.
It was gorgeous.
Did they have somebody?
It was like a funeral, like a wedding or something.
Did they have somebody who can't sing?
No, they had good singers. They had.
Definitely.
It was like well put together.
Cause my
it was like 2 hours. Like it was so long. I'm like, why are we? And they didn't even have the bodies. It was like they got cremated, so they just had the pictures up there.
My man said he didn't have all that time either. He like, look, man, y'all trying to have me here 2 hours? I got an appointment with God. I gotta go.
It was sad, but we was
the body like, hey, look, I ain't got no. I gotta go.
Oh my God, I hate you.
My last funeral, man, it was this person that was a great singer back in the day, but I don't know if age caught up with him or stress or smoking or what. So this was the first time I heard him re-sing again since then. So I was expecting, I was like, they about to, I'm like, they about to blow. I got my phone out. I'm about to record this part right here. I'm
live
like,
and everything.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they about to go. It was like, I'm like, maybe okay. She warming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe she, emotional about the passing of this loved one here.
Oh wait. Was it your cousin, baby mama?
I ain't saying.
You're not gonna say who
I ain't saying who it was. Right.
So
you got a lot of cousins that
got baby mama. Oh my goodness.
So let's just say her name was Sherry, and Sherry get the quote unquote. Now don't think her name is really Sherry. Don't go trying to look up my friends list and start looking for a cousin named Sherry.
I would do that too.
But I'm talking about back in the day, voice beautiful.
I know who you're talking about.
But this time, I was like, what? And that's the same. And so KD didn't go with me to the funeral, so I texted her.
Sure did.
I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Back in the day, then such and such really know how to sing. I'm like, yeah, we was gonna put her on the song for y'all back in the day, but y'all could never link up at the studio. He like, yeah, no. The face expressions and everything. I was like,
oh my goodness.
What was she singing?
I don't even remember the name of the song.
Everybody go crazy after though, like clapping, like.
No, everybody just kind of sat like you could have heard a pin drop.
Oh my goodness.
And I was just looking like, I was like, oh, they are so upset about what's going on here. And it's not the passing of this loved one, but the fact that the passing of this voice, like what just like, oh man.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, oh man, R.I.P. her voice. That was over with.
You said R.I.P.
her voice.
It was over with.
She got some shirts made.
All right, so next one for About That Life.
Like, who was About That Life? Did you say yes?
I'm for sure about that life.
Everybody was.
I'm for sure. I don't think it's a lot of lives that I ain't really about.
I don't think you said no to it.
He ain't never said no.
Okay.
Now, the next one, sex with the mental patient.
No, my pussy already dangerous. I can't fuck.
Now this
I don't
one,
think I could.
this one would really depend on what this mental patient look like, for one, and if I ever gotta come back across this mental patient again, for two.
We still ain't talking about this.
Because if I ain't got to re-see this person again and they was like bad, I'm on it. But if I
crazy sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I can think. I think the hard part would be because
would it be good sex? Like, what would be? Why would I do it?
So for me, the hard part would be the challenge. The challenge of me getting through this and not busting out laughing, because y'all know how much sense of humor is. Because they might do something that just, you know what I'm saying?
They definitely gonna do something
that's just gonna throw you
weird noises or something.
Yeah, you just beating that boy like, wait, what's going on? like, wait, I'm like, what is? Wait, did she just? What? Or so are you gonna tell yourself like, oh, it's because I'm that good that this is happening?
I cannot.
Or are you gonna tell yourself like, I don't know what's going on here. This is So, definitely about that life, you know. So the third,
I'm definitely not about that life.
Man, I'm saying so it don't matter what they look like.
No.
Okay,
So I mean, what would be good out of that though? Would they be okay? So they mental.
So think about the
not right, but would they be good in the bed? Like,
so think about the best.
We like to keep our count low. So why would I add to the count for?
Think about the best sex you ever had, right? Multiplied by 5, and that's him.
I can't see that though. Not with a mental.
You ever watched a show called Claws?
No.
So it's a show called Claws, and it's about some chicks with the nails. They do nails or something, but they also like big time drug dealers. And
Okay.
So, her brother is, you know, like a mental. Is a mental, huh? Her brother is like that, right? But he fell in love with what's the girl name? I think she used to be with Chris Brown.
Oh, Karuchi.
Yeah, Karuchi. So they fell in love together. They definitely don't match, right?
Right.
But they fell in love. And he, you know, on the mental side, and she.
But I guess sometimes you won't know until they get off the medicine, though. So I guess you wouldn't know.
Okay.
Maybe it could be good. I'm not doing it, though.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I will pass.
All right, back. Sorry. So the next one and last one. Next one and last one for about that life is sex in the ocean with a group of people there. Or a group of people in the ocean as well.
Yes.
I'm for sure about that.
Like,
that
sounds so sexy.
That sounds like something I should be already doing right now.
Yes.
I'm ready to go look for an ocean at this precise moment.
Yes.
To get it started.
I think it would be awesome.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's crazy because me and water get along somewhat.
Somewhat.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really like water in my eyes like that because I got real sensitive eyes. That's what the doctor told me. But you know,
there we go.
I didn't. No. To be real, I wasn't like the pool guy and swimming guy until I went to Thurston.
Right.
And you had to learn how to swim in order to graduate.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I guess I got to face this. But my mom was like that. She wasn't real. I put my feet in the water. Who want to do that? So.
Right.
I ain't really had them early experiences, so I ain't really like water in my eyes. I got to get the goggles that cover my nose and my eyes, and I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm good to go. And it's crazy because now that I do that, my sons they'll do it even though they can stand water in their eyes, but I can't do all that with the water in the eyes. But this, I bite the bullet for that.
But you don't really.
I mean, it's gonna splash or something. You don't know. You know, it's gonna get.
But it's not gonna be bad like that.
I mean, you never know. It might get wild.
Well, you know, if it's a group of people right there, you want to just look normal, though.
Right.
You can swim away and kind of like, I recently went to Jamaica, so, of course, I was looking at the water when I jumped in the ocean.
So would you? So would you do it if you see somebody else already doing it?
Yes.
Yeah, why care?
Yes.
Because some people be like, oh, no, that's nasty.
I don't care.
You know, people say that. People boring and broke up with.
They already broke up. Born and already broke up with.
I know. There's no bed here.
I would definitely.
Bitch, good night.
But all you gotta do is, act like y'all hugging and be on that thing. So it ain't really.
Just bouncing.
Yeah.
The water make you
The waves,
anyway.
Yeah, the waves are just gone.
I think the best part about it is when you forget the other people there and you start moving and you first you trying to like be you trying to be incognito at first, and then you forget that they're there. You just start like, let me try, man. And the water gonna help because you can do all kind of different moves until you fit. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like we in a hot tub or like a swimming pool. You be
everywhere.
What's the difference between that and when we have sex in the pool?
Right.
Ain't no difference. I'm gonna have sex with everyone. Wherever, however, at whatever moment, like, yeah. Y'all better be careful, because I'm there. We went to Aldi's earlier, you almost got it, so, I'm just saying, at Aldi. Yeah, right back there by the eggs. I was like, oh, eggs and my baby?
Oh, my goodness.
About to go down. Man.
He said at Aldi's.
I'm like, Aldi's?
Yeah, I don't think it's no spot. I don't think it's no spot.
I agree. I don't think nothing off limits.
Nothing.
Except for you.
Well, I gotta be down too.
Yeah.
You gotta hug
me down, you down.
You like anywhere?
Anywhere.
Anybody.
As long as you don't go to jail.
He'll probably be trying to fuck in jail in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know how long how long we finna be in here?
Going to jail.
What they gonna do? Lock us up? It's already happening.
They adding in the charge.
Right.
Like, and it was fucking in the back seat. I'm
never,
like, are y'all sick?
You'll never get no.
Actually, we're not sick, and we actually feel really good right now. No stress. How we get out of this situation? Because I got a lot. I'm good now.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So that's it for About That Life, man. Y'all ready to give them a little bit of show content, a little tangible information?
Tangible.
All right, my favorite. All right, so question number 1. All right.
Nobody's seen these questions because they ain't sent them to us.
So y'all help us out.
So we don't know what's happening.
Y'all help us out here, okay? So what's worse? A significant other that's a cheater, or a significant other that don't have any hustle in them at all?
Ooh.
No hustle.
For sure, no hustle.
No hustle?
Yeah. I'm going to need you to have some kind of hustle.
Didn't we talk about that before?
Not get anywhere.
Like if you got to pick between a faithful motherfucker and a motherfucker that can take care of you. If you got to pick.
Not saying y'all should pick now. Don't take that. Don't listen to this show and be like, well, reality squad said
he cheating, so
he cheat. He good. But he take care
of home.
But if I gotta pick a struggle, I don't want a faithful nigga that sleep on the couch all day. Wake your ass up, go get a fucking job.
Like, this nigga faithful, but hey, he'll kill you in 2K.
Yeah, he faithful because nobody else wanna fuck with his ass.
Nobody else want him, right?
He don't leave the house. How you gonna meet somebody else?
Never meeting anybody.
No, I'm good.
Except on the game.
No, I'm good. He got some virtual bitches.
Yeah. Nah.
You ain't online yet? Come on, get online.
No, I'm good.
About to overload your hard drive. Come on.
We can have a little megabyte, baby.
Little megabyte. Hey.
Yeah, I'm good.
Megabyte, baby.
I don't have to a hustler.
I definitely need a hustler.
All right.
Sure.
I'm a hustler, baby.
What you think?
All right. So here's what I think. Here's where I'm at with it.
Thinking about it.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the one that's not cheating. And here's why. I feel like I can hustle for the both of us, but I can't deal.
You're bored already. It's not gonna work.
I'm saying I can't deal with me thinking like, okay, was she with my man? Who's she texting now? Is she doing? Because when you cheat, man, you're gonna kill yourself, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because you're worried about what this person is doing.
That's only men saying right, but they be the ones cheating.
You know why? Because men,
they can't take it though.
We can't.
No.
I ain't gonna hold you up. We can't take it.
I know.
Because
it's such a double standard.
It's not.
It's definitely a double.
So here's what it is. I think, and I'm not gonna speak for everybody because I don't know, but this is what I think it is. I think the competition level is different, right? Because here's why. Women get pussy.
Exactly.
Right?
We do.
I'm like, exactly.
But a pussy is pretty much a pussy. It's just it's the person that is connected to it will make it better, in my opinion, right? Men ain't like that. You gotta have the right size, the right shape, the right movement, the right this, the right that. So
you can have a blew out coochie.
You can. But that's the only downfall.
I mean, I can't.
If I can't, if
it could be dry, it could be so much stuff.
It could be dry,
so much stuff.
Well, it
could be smelly.
It could be, but that stuff you can change. If you see me, if you got a guy who got a small dick and it's smelly and it's this and that, you can't fix a small dick.
You can't fix the blowout coochie. Oh yes, you can.
You can fix the blowout coochie. You get that little vinegar boy, get in that tub, that hot water, and then right back at it. But ain't no vinegar. Rejuvenation surgery. Yeah, ain't no surgery. Well, you can get a surgery and get an extra dick, I guess, a longer size or something.
They say you get an extension, but it won't work right.
Yeah,
it won't be hard. It won't.
Yeah. There's no way that you can.
I was about to say you probably can ejaculate.
So you can't successfully fix a small dick. Correct. You can't successfully fix the fact that you don't really know how to have sex as a man, because I think a lot of so men got more competition. So if I'm already insecure about myself, I got a small dick, but she love me. Right. But if she gonna find somebody with a big dick, she ain't gonna love me no more. You feel me? It's not gonna be like that.
You know what's funny? Somebody did say that on lip service. They said something about the worst sex of your life, and one of the girls was like, I never even knew I was having bad sex until I fell out of love with that nigga.
That's what it. I'm talking.
I fell out of love with a nigga.
That's usually how it happens. That's why everybody talk all the shit afterwards, because you don't realize it's bad until you get out of it.
Because women
and find something better next, then you be like, that nigga was whack though.
And that's the thing, because women connect sex with emotion. Yeah. So as long as you feeling me, you good. Men don't connect sex with emotion. Right. So therefore, if a woman sleep with another man, now you comparing, you like, whoa, wait a minute. This nigga, all this time I thought this nigga was good. I thought all dicks were this side. I didn't know he had. I didn't know he was lacking in all these different areas.
So you tell me these bitches come in different sizes.
You feel me? So and that's the reason why men can't handle it, because they like, man, if men knew that all dicks were the same size and it was just a matter of you liking me or liking him more, that'd be different. Right. But the competition is more stiff for men. That's why men can't really handle it, because they're like, whoa, wait a minute. Or what if he hit
doing what you're doing at home, if you're doing something right, then we're not going to go nowhere else.
No, I 100% agree with that. But what I'm saying is, when something does happen, it's harder for men to bounce back, because they don't know what they just came up against. Now, I would think if this would be dangerous, so I wouldn't recommend this to nobody who out there listening. But
here we go.
If you got caught cheating and you want to stay with your current man, and you might want to try to find a way to show him what my man was working with. Like, look, all you had was this. You straight.
Whoa.
Dangerous game.
No.
Dangerous game, right?
Hey, flag on the play. Don't you get nobody. That is not tangible.
I'm just telling you. I said dangerous game.
Nobody should ever do that.
But
because that nigga gonna knock her fucken head off. Because bitch, you took pictures of it.
Take the knockout.
No, you gonna be dead.
Take that head knock off. And then deal with, because my man want to know. I'm telling you, 100%. He want to know what it was, because in his mind, he like, well, did you do this with him? Did you do that with him? Did you do this with him? How was this? Did he? Oh, he got deeper. He got further. Was you moaning? I ain't never heard you moan before. I ain't never seen. I ain't gonna ask it. But this is just the stuff that's going through his mind.
No.
And this is why it's harder for men to
show that picture though.
Here's how I suggest you do it. If you're going to try this route, don't just show it to him, because you might end up on first 48 trying to figure out what just happened to you. But what you want to do is
end up on first 48.
You might want to leave a picture somewhere where it might get caught and found. Because
that's very bad. That's bad.
That's worse.
I've never been in this situation, but I'm just telling you what I think would help. If the female, you can talk to him, but it's still going. No. You still, I know women. No. Women still ask them type of questions. Like, did you do this with her? Did you do this?
Let me say, but I don't want you to show me no picture.
So
nobody.
So with that being said, you gotta know who you're dealing with, right?
Yeah, but I don't want no picture. You don't be like, this what she look like. Can you see this? Like, no, we cannot actually.
Right.
Yeah, like why would you want to see especially a picture of her in private area?
think I would definitely.
Actually, I don't want to talk about it. Actually,
no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know anything.
And actually, I'll fuck around and kill you because you took a picture of this bitch
and you sending it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm saying, so you already know what happened, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not like you trying to pretend like nothing happened here. Mm-hmm. So because you know what happened, why not get it all? Like KD always say, once you got to put it all on the table. Don't hit me in different blows, and then be like, okay, now. Oh, yeah. Come, by the way, I did this too. And we did that. And it looked like this. And don't break it down. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to know all of
that. No, but this is what KD told you. Like, he admit to some shit. And for the record, it hasn't been a long time. This hasn't happened in a long time.
Very long time.
He'll be like, yeah, I did such and such with this girl. Like, I had inappropriate conversation. Then, like, 2 months, now I'm over that. I'm over the inappropriate conversation. We got past it. Then you find out, okay, well, she sucked my dick. Like, okay, get over that. Oh, and I also fucked her.
So it's on different stages.
Why?
Yeah, just did
it all at once. Let me get over it all at once. Like, don't wait till I heal from something. And it don't necessarily be months later. Like, he's admitted to some shit years apart. Years apart.
So you're bringing it back out. Like, now.
Or either
all over
exactly. So it's like, why you couldn't tell me? Well, because you was mad.
And you think I'm not still gonna be mad about it though? Am I not?
Just because you ain't fucked her in 2 years don't mean that I'm not mad.
I'm still going to be mad.
So let me ask you this question. Let me ask y'all this question. Just
because you didn't say anything too. That's probably why I'm more mad.
So let me ask y'all this question for those who might still be battling with this type of lifestyle. When the man admit to you,
it's not lifestyle, it's life choices.
Life choices, right? Okay. So when the man admit to you that they did one thing wrong, and you explode, and your suggestion now is don't hold it back. Tell me everything, even though you just exploded like a grenade.
Explode several times if you tell me months or years apart. If you tell me years apart,
that's like if you get cut and you wait all the way to his heel.
And now cutting it back open
everything
again.
Gone.
Now you cutting it
open.
open.
You gonna cut it open again?
Yeah, because if you cutting that same wound,
because
listen, you cutting that same wound, you getting deeper and deeper and deeper. You're gonna hit that artery, and then boom, now it's gonna bleed out to the point where the relationship is dead or it's dead or whatever. So you don't want to keep cutting on that same spot at that same particular time. So you hit that artery.
Out at once.
Yeah, just get it out.
Get it out at one time.
I mean, I'm with y'all now.
Because
I wasn't with y'all then.
First of all, every time you cut the same spot, you have to go a little deeper each time because you got to get past the scar tissue. So why not just get it all over with at one time
instead of cutting again and
just
get
it over
again
with.
And again?
Because how men think
even more.
What men think is that, okay, I did admit to the first part. And I wanted to admit to the second part, but for some reason I didn't. So we passed that part. But now I'm trying to tell you now because I just want to get it off the chest to let you know that it's all out. But I couldn't tell you all at the same time because you was already exploding. You just like, I can't.
He like, you was already upset, crying and stuff. I couldn't be like, oh, and by the way, I did this too.
That's why you should have said it all at once.
Just say it all at once.
Yes.
But then if you always say, that's it, babe. Nothing else happened. So then when you say like, well, this happened, I'll be like, damn, when? Then you're like, well, remember when? Like, hold the fuck on. That same time or it happened recently? No, that same time from back then. Like, bro, what the fuck? Why you didn't just say it?
So I'm going to tell y'all why men don't just say it.
Oh, here you
all right?
All right.
I know I'm probably going to receive some hate mail from a lot of men or whatever.
He is cheating, just so y'all know.
Yeah, I'm cheating because I'm finna get a secret away that men probably like, dog, why are you doing that? But I'm finna give it to him.
You about to Steve Harvey then.
I'm about to Steve Harvey. What's the name of that book? What men want, what women want. How to be a man, how to be a player.
Think like a man.
Act like a lady, think like a man.
Think like a pimp. Yeah. All right, bet.
He said like a pimp.
So,
you never let me finish reading that book, by the way.
So, here's what happened. You get caught up, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just like the kids. Men are grown versions of kids.
As we know.
All right?
Right, yes.
So, what happens is we feel like now that we're older, we've learned how to get away with certain things, certain ways. But when something happens that we get caught up, the question is, what am I caught up on? All right, so you know I was talking to Kiki, but what do you know about me talking to Kiki? I know you know something, because you're mad at me. So, because you're mad at me and I know you know something, I have to admit to something, right? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to admit to the small part. Yeah, you know, me and Kiki was texting inappropriately, but...
I know, why gotta be you?
Because you right here in front of me. I can't say a real name.
You can say Sarah.
You ain't never got caught up with a Sarah. You can say Sarah.
Okay, Sarah. All right, bet. So...
He had to think. Like, damn,
had to been a Sarah?
He like, I got in trouble because I don't want to get cussed out on this damn podcast.
Oh, man, I ain't trying to... Hey, I learned. So just before I go into that, guys, just keep it 100 up front. It makes it a lot easier, and it gets you to the point where we are now. But let's just talk about how it used to be. What happens is, she don't know what me and Sarah, what happened. She just knows something happened with Sarah, right? I don't know what she know.
Right.
So because I don't know what she know, I'm going to admit to the small part to see if that's what she knew. Mm-hmm. Sometimes she might not know nothing. She might just know there was a Sarah. Mm-hmm. So if I admit to the small stuff, I'm good. All right, we can get over the small stuff. Look, I was texting a little inappropriate with Sarah, but I stopped. I'm done with that. It's all you, babe. It's all you, right? And so you like, man, I can't believe this nigga was texting with Sarah, whatever, but he did admit it. He good. All right, he knew I knew something. So then something might happen months down the line, or years, or whenever, that triggers the fact that, or it might throw in there something like, oh, wait a minute, she acting different. Like she might know something more than what she let on before. All right, so. And I know it's better if I just admit and come out to whatever it is that she know before she say something. So that way she can be like, well, he did admit it before I ain't even had to say nothing. They give you a little push, not much, but they give you a little push, right?
Right.
So once I realize like something ain't right here, she keep triggering back. Like we might be drinking one day, and she gonna keep alluding to something that could have possibly, quote unquote, happened back with Sarah back in the day. So now I'm like, oh, okay, she knew a little bit more than she laid on. Mm-hmm. So now I gotta wait a couple of days and you know admit to something else that happened that I thought she didn't know about, but she knew about. So boom, babe, got something to tell you. Remember a couple years ago when I was texting Sarah, you know, we was talking about doing whatever. We got halfway through that. You know, we got halfway through that, you know. I haven't talked to her since though. So I mean I know it's a big blow, but I should have told you all in the beginning. But I didn't really know how you're gonna take it. And I didn't want to lose you. Right? So I don't want to lose you. I want you because I can't live without you because you are my everything. I know guys is about to be mad like this nigga using my words verbatim, but listen.
The funniest part is I actually used to fall for this shit.
Yeah.
I triple dog dare to try it now.
But see, the difference now is I'm a different individual.
We ordering what you want.
That's true, yeah.
So
it's way different. This shit was
I've grown
18, 19 years. So.
Yeah, I've grown since then. Like some people don't grow and they keep recycling the same stuff.
That's true.
And they try to feel like if they add a little twist to it, it's different. Mm-hmm. But whether you put the cake in the oven on 350 or 345, it's still gonna come out the same cake.
That's
whether
true.
you put the eggs in first or the milk in first, it's still gonna be the same cake. Mm-hmm. Just because you put a little twist on it and you add a little sugar, it's gonna taste different, but it's the same cake.
Right.
So that's the thing. I'm on a whole nother recipe now. Right. So and it comes with growth. That's like you have the biggest part about this whole scenario is that you have to learn within yourself why you even doing it. Mm-hmm. And it has to be something about you. Mm-hmm. My era and issue back in the day was I thought that I was learning while I was doing it, but it was always something that she did. Or it was always something that she didn't do. It was always something that she said. Or it was always something that she X, Y, whatever. Mm-hmm. Whenever you give the reasoning to somebody else, you can no longer fix that problem.
Right.
So until you are grown enough, for everybody who like to say I'm a grown man, until you are grown enough to be able to say, it was me, I did it. KD texted me the other day and said, hey, you didn't edit that last episode. I could have said, nah, it was you. You said X, Y. But that ain't going to fix nothing. That ain't going to fix nothing. So all you got to do is say, you know what, you're right. It was me. This is how I need to fix it. But you have to know why you're doing certain things.
Right.
And our younger generation, don't know anything about their own responsibility. They just want to know who can I blame this on? Who fault this is?
Yeah.
And a lot of the older men who are acting like the younger generation is just following suit with what they think is trending now. And that's the issue. So, you know.
That was tangible as hell.
You know what I mean?
Deep.
That was, hey.
Okay.
All right, so
DTM came out on that one.
We just saying like,
we just all in like, yeah, you right.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm looking at that a whole different way now.
I'm sorry you did that to me. You right.
Yeah, me.
All right, so next question is, I don't know if women actually have this problem, but I'm assuming you do. So you guys ever experienced somebody who didn't really want to get the job done? Like they wanted to start it, but they didn't want to finish it. You know what I'm saying? So meaning,
you mean like they want to fuck, but not till you come?
Or they want to smash until they come and then you won't come.
They're not worried about what you
coming. They gonna eat you out, but they gonna stop when they get hard, and now you can't get yours off from the whatever because they don't really like to come all the whatever. So, have y'all ever experienced something like that?
I have.
And what do you think about that?
Man, it's selfish to me.
It's definitely selfish.
It's selfish. Like, I mean,
that means you only care about yourself.
You only care about pleasing yourself and not.
That's beautiful that y'all said selfish and then gave a definition of selfish. Beautiful. I love it.
It's like I'm really just here as a body. Like, you don't care that it's a person attached to this body.
Yeah, you're just trying to get yours.
Like I got a hole in a heartbeat, so you straight.
I love it.
My brother used to say that back in the day. Oh, bitch needs a hole in the heartbeat. And then his homeboy raped a dead body, so I was like, the heartbeat ain't even necessary.
Is it rape though?
That happened. Well, he went to jail. He's still in jail for it.
For rape?
It's not. They didn't do rape. They did like.
I was about to say it can't be rape because she never.
It's called bestiality or something.
I was about to say because she never said no.
Don't do that. Don't disrespect that lady.
I don't know who she was, but I'm just saying what he. I bet you he said that.
Okay, back to the thing. They say all you need is a hole in a heartbeat. It's just not to be disrespectful. Not fucking with you.
All right, so, but the reason why I say this is because I've seen some women who will give you sham, but not want to finish the job. I don't like that. I don't like the taste. I don't like it in my face. I don't like the way it's. Right before when you get to that point, you want to let me know so I can stop. And then
so they can stop or so they can move out the way?
So they can stop. And then you jack the rest out.
You jack it or they
jack the rest out. Oh. I don't really want to be by like that.
Oh.
I never heard of that.
To me, I feel like you are a waste of skin.
Well, damn.
Skin.
But
well, damn,
what do you guys think? I just don't want to make sure I'm not.
I don't know if their skin is wasteful, but
that's like walking around with a gun with no bullets. No bullets.
Bro,
he's serious.
Or you got the clip, and the clip is full. You ain't got no gun. Like you missing something. What's the point? And you finna go start a war.
Oh,
you serious?
Like what's the point?
Bro, he like I wish I could say his face. Like he passionate.
Facebook
like
right now.
Right.
Like I'm just trying to figure out.
You want him to suck it till it comes. Period.
Every time.
Not but it don't have to be every time. But here's the thing: it does have to be sometime.
Most of the time.
Most of the time it's kind of good too. But my thing would be the amount of times is not really as important as the fact of you saying I don't do that.
Do it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to do it every time. You don't have to do it most of the time. But it has to be an option on the table. You know what I'm saying? That's if you.
If you're married, I don't think you should say no to it.
If you gonna put your mouth on it,
yeah,
you have to be able to prepare.
Putting your mouth on it,
and that's what I was just trying to get
You know
to.
what I think is crazy too, where they be like, "That's nasty to get it in your mouth." Like when you put the dick in your mouth, like what? That's like putting the food in your mouth and not chewing it. Like it's supposed.
You just holding it there.
Like,
no, you swallow that food.
You eat a Twinkie, right? You eat the green.
I mean, you can, but we talked about that on one of the podcasts that you pretend like you doing.
When you get close to the end, you don't be like, all right.
No, I don't stop.
Oh, it's been real, my nigga. I'll see you later. He'll be like,
finish it up.
Bitch.
You got it from here? I'm good. I'm out. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you finish that up.
Or he's like, when he be like, oh, it feels so good, baby, I'm about to come. You be like, whoop.
Stop.
Oh.
Let me jump on that thing.
Now that we can do. They don't care about that either. Sometimes they get mad at that though, because we done got it right there, and then we jump on it, and then they come like that.
Like that, yeah.
Right.
And now we got attitude.
I was about to say, now we ain't mad, but y'all mad.
And I stopped, bro. I'm like, wait. I'm like, hold on. Switch. You ain't about to play me.
Right.
Not gonna do.
I'm gonna need mine too, my nigga.
But see, the mature guy most of them, I'm going to say, I ain't going to speak for everybody, but I'm going to say most of them know how to prepare themselves for round 2 once round 1 is done. Give me a minute. You ain't got to stop. Just give me a minute to work on me as I help you work on you. And then round 2, let's go.
Oh my God, that'd be so true.
You know what I'm saying? Give me a minute. Let me work on me.
I
need to work on me. This is a me thing. Let me work on me, and I'm going to help you work on you.
Let me look at it.
That's true, though.
Get my favorite kitty. Bring my favorite titty over here. We're gonna get it in, and then it's on and popping. Let's go. And the beauty of round 2 is round 2 can go for some minutes now. Like you good.
Hours, like
round 2.
I just want to know one night. I'm good night. I gotta work tomorrow.
Round 2 is almost like having Henny dick right there going.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You get a little Hennessy, your Patron. That's almost like the round 2 boy.
Yeah.
So
we don't be wanting that all the time.
I'll be tired.
That's
not work nights. Like,
or in this case, that cock ring boy.
Oh my God,
that
shit was awful.
That cock ring boy is life, man.
I'm just gonna go.
She be in this boy like, babe, it's been 3 hours. I'm like, come on.
Oh
keep
no!
going. Come on.
Oh,
come on, one more time.
Side, left, right, side, up, down. Come on, get on the swing.
I
Come
got
here.
a whole ass attitude.
Yeah, I'm tired.
But she walking bow-legged the next day, so it don't matter. We good.
I be like, look, you better get yours because I done had mine already. You know?
A couple times though.
Yeah, at this point,
I don't know what you gonna do, but
you gonna be.
You gotta work in a minute.
Go ahead, try to go to sleep. We're gonna keep. We'll see how this work out for you. You go ahead and try to close your eyes. See what happens.
Everybody like you, baby. So no, I've never experienced it, but I can see it being really mean.
Man, all right. Okay, so this question is kind of hit me throughout the week. Have you ever given your vagina to somebody who was not worthy of it?
What?
In the words of one of my homies, have you ever mismanaged your vagina?
Does Charlamagne say that? That sounds like some Charlamagne.
Have you ever mismanaged your vagina?
I don't think so.
I have once, I think.
Maybe I did.
I had once.
But because they didn't deserve it, I didn't never go back for a second. So
I didn't even finish.
So your answer would be yes.
No, I didn't even finish. Yeah, it was halfway through. I was like, yeah, I can't do this.
See, you like me.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Cause I didn't walk away quick. Like,
I couldn't do it.
Bro, when you told me he walked away from that before, I'm like mid-stroke, like.
Mid-stroke. I gotta go.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
But see,
I won't be back. I don't even want to give you the false hope. I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying I'll be back.
He said, no, I won't. No, I won't.
I'm so used to giving the false hope. I want to fix that.
But the disadvantage, though, is that I've been with you for 20 years. So, I mean, I have given you some when you was not deserving of it, though. That I can say.
Yeah.
I've definitely slept with you when I shouldn't have.
For sure.
So yes, I have mismanaged my vagina.
Oh yeah, but once it becomes mine, that's over. You can't really mismanage what don't belong to you no more. Now it's mine.
There you go.
It ain't always been yours though.
We've been together 20 years?
Yeah.
So for about 16 and a half, it's probably been me. For sure.
No.
About 16 and a half.
It's been yours for 13. When we got married, that's when it became yours. So the other 7, it was mine.
Mine.
No, you was probably leasing it. And it still belonged to me, but you still had the agreement to leasing it. Now ain't no leasing.
Who I was leasing it to?
Me.
Is he serious?
As hell.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
But yes, I have mismanaged my vagina to you before.
That's a good one though. Mismanaged.
And so you know where it came from?
Where?
Charlamagne?
No, not that.
Oh.
But it came from old girl, what's her name? April?
Oh, Marianne's baby mama.
Marianne's baby mama, who is now about to sleep with Fizz.
About to sleep with?
It's in her plan.
She said he is very deserving of the pussy.
What?
Although they were in the same group.
That's his friend.
She said she felt like she went over the years. She had given her pussy to people who were not deserving of it. And she don't want to do that again. And he's very deserving of it. So when it's time, she got needs, and he would be the one to fulfill the need.
What?
So
I was weird.
When I heard that, I'm like,
that's his group member. Like,
but okay,
that's like me going to fuck twin.
That's crazy.
Like, you know what? I'm done with you. Me and my children about to go fuck twin.
But what's crazy is,
wait, what? No,
he's deserving of it.
He's deserving of it.
He's deserving of it.
So
he was there for me. He was there for me. He was helping me with the kids.
Is that a race thing?
And not only that, but you know, Fizz is the godfather of their kids.
So he have an actual right to actually converse with her beyond him because he's the godfather of the kids, right? So maybe she's looking at it different. Like, I mean, they probably having conversations they shouldn't be having too, I'm sure.
Right.
But I think what happened was, which I'm not excusing their behavior, but I think what happened was when Mariana and April broke up and he moved, she was like by herself. So he was over there helping her with her kids.
Right.
And I think it just kind of happened like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she cooking dinner, he's staying. Like,
that's weird.
I mean, it is weird, but it's like he helping with bath time and like stuff like that. And then before you know it, you know, things happen.
All right, so the question is that a race thing though?
No.
Because I've noticed the other races don't matter. Like if I'm of a different race, let's just say, so like the Caucasian don't mind if you sleep with my friend afterward. Like if we were friends and now you sleep, they don't mind with that.
I mean, that's accurate because we have a coworker that passed away. He actually passed away while working. And his wife is currently married to his best friend. And they have 2 children. And their last daughter, they actually named after the guy that passed away.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like the guy who passed away, his name was Joe. And their daughter's name is Josephine.
That's so weird too.
They were all friends because they all worked together. So they were all friends at one point. So she left and went to another job. This guy left and went to another job. And Joe stayed at our job. He passed away. Their daughter was little, like a couple months old, and he passed away. And then, not even a year later, they were married.
I wonder were they dating before?
They said they wasn't dating before. They said it just happened. Like,
one thing I can say,
because they didn't even work together, right?
They all worked together at one point.
At one point,
yeah.
Though.
But at the time of his death, no, they didn't.
None of them worked together.
She worked somewhere, he worked somewhere.
Yeah, they was different.
But
they had to been different.
But during the planning,
all of a sudden they come back together.
See,
they stayed friends though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they was like all friends. Like it was like 6 or 7 of them that hung out all the time. Okay. So it was like during the planning of the funeral, he was there, and then it was like,
you can grow it. Yeah.
She was accustomed to having someone there helping with the baby. He didn't have a family, so he became that someone. And then before you know it, they got married. They fell in love. They got married. Now they have 2 children. But no one, even people in their group, never like blinked an eye at it. It was like, yay, this is so exciting. Can't wait to be at the wedding.
I mean,
weird to me.
But look at it this way.
Date, like,
what's crazy is that, so like I think other races also will get married way quicker than our race will.
That's true because they was dating for like 6-7 months, and then
like
he married her like that. Like they was dating for like less than a year. They was married with a baby.
And that's what I'm saying. Like we get together and we want to be engaged for 7, 8, 9 years.
Because I want to make sure
we're gonna date for 6 years. We're going to be engaged for 7 years.
Yeah, we'll make sure
you're But you'll have a baby with me, though.
Quick.
Oh, we have a baby. We do every other thing.
I'm going to have a baby with you. I'm going to live with you. I get a joint bank account. We paying bills together. We going to grocery shopping together. But you said get married?
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that.
I don't think we're ready for that.
I don't think we're ready for
that. I know somebody very, very close to us that we know. Been with his chick for over 20 years.
That's crazy.
Over 20.
I'm not waiting that long.
Just so you know, they currently live in another state. 20 years.
I'm leaving.
They've been together since I was little. I'm talking about, I remember her when I was in like elementary school, them being together. 20 years. Over.
If you don't know,
but some people,
now he keeps saying, you know what he say all the time? I only want to get married once. That's what he said. Oh, I swear to God, they don't have no children together. They just really are. It's just them. They are together. Like they don't have no kids. They bought a house together, but I'm saying they don't have like.
My thing at this point, if they were to get married, like would it last? Because people that are together that long and they get married, it doesn't last.
But you know what I think sometimes when that is the expiration date on all relationships.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if you get married in 6 months or in 20 years. If we only supposed to be together for 22 years, that's how long we're gonna be together. But I think they equate like, see, we never should have got married because we was together for 20 years. We got married. We couldn't even stay together 5 days.
Some people don't.
Because the expiration, and plus two, you got married for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
You got married to shut that motherfucker up. Mm-hmm. That motherfucker didn't shut up, so you ended up getting divorced. Mm-hmm. I think that's, I mean.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
But he said all the time, like, I want to get married one time. But I'd be like, but wait.
Y'all been together 20 years.
Over 20 years.
Who else do you think you were married?
Like, what? So who you married? He like, I don't know if I want to be married. He say all the time, I just like things the way they are. I like things the way they are. Like, we do good. Like, they do all married stuff. They just aren't married. Like, they got joint bank accounts. They bought a house together.
So do they say they married? Do they say they are married?
So Kelly.
Like when they introduce, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be somebody's boyfriend.
20 years, apparently.
Out of here. I'm not about to be your girlfriend for 20 years. Yep.
So KD, do you get mad when people say they married and they not really married?
That's so irritating.
That's irritating.
Because bitch, you ain't put in work.
Right.
Like being married is hard work. Being in a committed relationship, period, is hard work. But being married is hard work. So don't be saying you, but not only that, but you making it okay for him not to marry you. Because you already like, this my husband. Right. This my husband, this my wife. Like, he always be like, he don't say girlfriend. He never, I don't think they use that like girlfriend. He be like, this my old lady. But that's like, I feel like even if they was married, she would still be his old lady because that's just how they are. But she'll just be like, oh, this is my boyfriend, or she'll be like, this is my man, or whatever. But they don't call each other husband and wife. If somebody be like, where your husband at, then she'll be like, oh, he over there, just because.
That's why they.
A lot of people, a lot of people assume my parents are married. Mm-hmm. No, they just been messing around for 40 years.
She said, just messing around.
40 years.
They just been messing around.
Just messing around, just a little bit.
40 years. But this is the thing too, especially when you are in a relationship with someone where they are the primary caregiver of you and the primary financial person. If they die and you're not their wife, you don't get shit.
Yeah, you don't get anything.
So now this person has been taking care of you for 40 years, dies, and you don't got nothing. You don't get no pension.
Nothing.
Right.
That was his girlfriend for 40 years, bitch. So.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stuff like that. When I think about marriage, I think more about security. Like, it don't have nothing to do with like, I mean, yes, you should love the person that you marry, but it's more security based. You know what I'm saying? And something happens to him right now, I'm straight. Like, I get his pension, I get whatever, like, because I'm his wife. Right. Versus if I've been just his baby mama for the past
20 years. Yeah.
Shit, our kids damn near grown. You die when the kids grown, now I'm fucked. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or you die while they're little, and I'm good until they're grown, and then I'm fucked. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I feel like a man that won't marry you is speaking volumes to his value on you. You know what I'm saying? Especially once you've established, especially if we living together. It's different if we don't live together. We just really dating, like going out, spend nights together, whatever. But you literally live in the same home with me. We literally pay bills together. Why can't I be your wife?
Right.
What's holding you? Something holding you back. And then sometimes we're like, well, I've been married before and it didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, but I'm not her and you're not him, like whatever. So
I was definitely willing to leave. Like, if 6-7 years, if you don't know by then, and one child later, and we got a house and everything together,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm out. Like, what am I staying here for? To be your girlfriend?
Forever?
To do everything for you and not be called your wife?
I'm cooking your meals. I'm washing your clothes.
You don't think I got your back? I'm out.
I'm ironing your drawers.
I'm not staying.
So do you have like a time limit?
I mean, I was at my time limit. Yeah, 6-7 years. If you don't know by then, that's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. You really should know in 2 or 3. It don't really take 7 years to know somebody. Like,
and then it's like too, and then it's also like, I'm gonna put an expiration date on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not an ultimatum because I'm not saying marry me or else. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I value myself more.
I don't want to waste my time any longer with you.
Which me and you had that conversation before we got married.
Right? Yeah.
When you was like, well, I don't know. Well, first it was, at least let me turn 21. Which I was bugging, you know what I'm saying? Because we were so young, though.
Right.
But we did get married not too long after we turned 21. Because my thing is like, okay, we got 2 kids.
We doing this right. What are we doing? We are acting as a family. Why can't we be an actual family?
Right.
Just boyfriend and girlfriend
Forever.
That's just my man.
That's because my thing is, when you don't want to get married, to me it's saying like because you want to be able to leave when you want to. Mm-hmm. Which even when you marry, you still leave when you want to. It just costs. It just costs, but it's gonna cost anyway.
Right.
But I feel like people that don't get, because people say all the time like it's just a contract. It's just a
Oh yeah, we had a paper. Yeah. We had a show about that was just saying that it was a business proposal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one we did with Jay. Yeah. Because he like, why do I have the power to say whether or not y'all love each other? And I'm like, it ain't about that. You know, just like he said, he in a relationship, the girl want to get married. He don't want to get married because he don't believe in marriage. Period. Like it don't have nothing to do with me loving you or you loving me. He said, marriage is nothing but a contract between my business and your business, and now we merging our businesses. I don't got time for that. Right. So his view on marriage is tainted.
So why do you waste people's time?
But he told her that from the beginning. But you know, some people feel like
they can change.
You feel like that, but when me and you together for X amount of time, you're gonna
change your mind.
And he told her, he said, you know what? I give you the wedding. I buy you the ring. I do whatever you want to change your last name. You can change your last name to my last name. I just don't want to have to pay a different tax bracket and all these things that come along with marriage because he think of marriage as a business agreement. So, but my thing is, Jay is very brutally honest. So if he said it from the beginning and you thought you was going to be able to do something strange to make him change his mind, that ain't fair. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it'd be, you know.
If he was honest, I mean, you gotta take that.
You can't change his mind.
And everybody like, no, I can change his mind. Like,
no, you can't. What gets me is the men that's, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know. You had 2 kids. What you mean? I don't know if you're ready.
Exactly.
We done been in this house for 4 years and we have 2 kids. What do you mean?
You don't know if you're ready?
What do you mean? Why am I here then?
How would you know?
Why am I here?
What's the sign to show you that you're ready?
What are we doing right now then? What are we doing?
This is the thing though. Why you not ready?
Right?
Why you not ready? Why you not ready? If we cohabitating, we taking care of the bills together. I'm doing all my quote-unquote wifely duties. You doing all your quote-unquote husbandly duties. You paying the bills. We working together like whatever. Cooking, cleaning, whatever. We are a family unit. But what are you not ready for?
Well, everything but the title. Just don't want the married title.
She said,
exactly. Like, what are you not ready for?
She said, we are cohabitating.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what's up.
That's what I'm saying. We doing everything that married people do.
For sure.
Because if that's the case, then get the fuck on and let me find somebody who do want to get married. Like,
but what about this though?
So,
what about? Wait, go ahead. You go first because mine's it's gonna change.
And so, is the end result marriage or love and happiness?
Both. Why do it have to be either or?
You have to pick.
Because some people get married to say that they're married.
Well, we ain't talking about them people.
Like they put a time limit on. I need to be married by this age. Come on.
So it don't matter.
We are right here.
It don't matter who.
We are almost.
That's what old girl tell Erica Mena. She said, "I'm not bitter. I'm just not willing to marry somebody who willing to marry anybody."
Yeah.
But we ain't talking about them people.
Well, I was about to say, there's some people out there like, look,
we talking about normal
by the time I'm 28, I need to be married. I need to have my first baby by I'm 30. I need to be having my first house by 32.
Them be the people miserable as fuck.
And that's what I'm saying.
We ain't talking about them.
I was about to say, that's what I'm saying. So you got them same people.
No, we talking about regular people that love each other, that live with each other, that have families together, and we doing this shit. We going on family trips. We doing everything. And then you like, I ain't ready.
But what about
are you not ready for?
What about the ladies who feel like I'm not doing all of this stuff and you're not my husband? So we're together and you're like, yeah, I'm not cooking your food because we're not married. I'm not doing.
What?
Yes.
So I did.
I've heard that before.
I've seen that before.
I've heard that, and I'm like, how do you think you're gonna get a husband and you don't want to do anything? Though?
You definitely got to prepare for the life you want.
You don't want to clean. You don't do anything.
Yeah.
No, he's not my husband, so I'm not going.
You definitely got to prepare for the life you want.
You're never going to be a wife.
If you want to be a wife, you got to start being a wife before you say I do.
But it's the thing. So you got the mentality: I'm not cooking his food. I'm not doing his laundry because I'm not his wife. But you're spending his money and sucking his dick as if you are his wife.
Exactly.
So you can't pick and choose what part of the equation that you're gonna do.
Yes.
So if If you only saying I'm acting as a wife when I become one, then close that pussy up, shut that mouth up. Don't ask for no money. Don't suck no dick. Don't fuck. Don't do
live
nothing.
Together.
Don't let him live there.
Right.
Because you can't pick and choose. Because this is the thing. Yeah. Cooking and cleaning and all that is the hard part of being a wife. But you don't just get the perks.
You should be doing that anyway, though.
I was about to say you gonna cook and clean for yourself.
You should be doing that anyway. I don't.
Because the nigga not gonna marry no bitch with no dirty bathroom.
She's like, no, I don't eat, so I don't have to cook. I don't need to clean.
But you have kids, though.
Yeah.
They don't eat either.
Not to cook for the kids because you don't want to cook for him.
They don't eat either.
That's not your husband.
So everybody getting McDonald's?
Everybody just get McDonald's. We eat at McDonald's.
And that's what they do.
So McDonald's
eat a lot of fast food.
So McDonald's can clean up. And then we go home to our nice clean house. And don't get up under that cover because I ain't trying to have you make that bed up afterwards either. Lay on top. Lay on top.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you can't pick and choose what part of the game you want to participate in. Mm-hmm. You done had these niggas. You done had this man babies, but you're not gonna cook his dinner because you're not his wife.
They're not
his babies.
They're not his babies.
Oh, they're not.
They're not his babies.
Oh my bad.
It's somebody's baby.
Look, I'm not on my bad.
Oh.
But speaking of that part where you said like with the races, a coworker of mine, he met a chick. How long ago? I forgot.
7 years.
It ain't been that long.
Okay.
Probably always used to say years for everything.
Her like 4 or 5 years ago, he met a chick. So they met at the bar, at the club or whatever. After the club, they went to dinner, or not dinner, but like Coney Island, whatever. Mm-hmm. Exchanged phone numbers. They talked on the phone a couple times. Nothing was hitting it. They stopped talking. Fast forward 5 years later, a friend of hers had a grand opening of a business. She listened to the show, so I don't want to get too much, but had a grand opening, which he went to. He met her friend at the grand opening. So he was actually someone's plus one. So he didn't know the friend, but he was the plus one. He met the friend. They hit it off instantly. Like they've been going on dates. They went out of town together. Like they was about to go to Barbados or something. Like they're like really vibing with each other. Oh, girl from a couple years ago says, "Oh, me and him used to talk." So the friend like, "Y'all used to talk?" She like, "Yeah, me and him used to talk or whatever back in the day." So now the friend actually feels some type of way. So she called him like, "Why you didn't tell me that you used to talk to my friend?" Right. So he was like, "Who's your friend?" So when she said the friend name, he like, "We ain't used to talk." He like, "We went to Coney Island one day after the club. We exchanged phone numbers. We had a couple conversations, but we never went out again. We never like hooked, like they never
she's seen it one way and he's seen it a whole different way.
So his question was, why is it that our race feels like if you and I have ever had any interaction, you're off limits to my friend? Right. Where other races will be like, "Oh, you know what? Me and you didn't work out, but I got a friend for you."
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So he's like, why is that with our race we so like, this is mine.
That's true.
You can't have it. And then he was like, well, what constitutes as talking, like quote unquote talk, like what makes us off the market to your friends? Because he just feel like we went to go get something to eat after the club. We text and talk a couple times, but nothing like.
I feel like if you had sex, it's off limits.
That's the same thing I'm like, no, I just
like
feel
if you had sex with somebody, I wouldn't want anybody to come close to the everything.
Yeah.
And other than that, if we just talked or I don't care, like we didn't connect,
Yeah.
So you find your spouse, find your soulmate.
And that's what he's saying. He's like, the thing is, me and old girl did not vibe at all.
Right.
He like we couldn't talk about the same stuff because the thing is, he is financially well off, but he don't portray that.
Okay.
She felt like he was like a broke dude or whatever. Seeing him a couple years later, you could tell he got money. So he felt like it's more like she felt like she missed out on something, which she did.
You did.
But at the same time, like don't mess up with me and her. You
don't block my blessings.
Because they and he told that was
my blessings.
He was like,
"Yeah, we connect. Y'all didn't.
Don't block my blessings."
He like when I tell you, he said that he was like, when I tell you, I never felt this way about anyone since his son's mother.
Oh wow.
He hasn't, and his son is 15.
Oh.
He has not felt this way about a woman in 15 years.
Wow.
So for someone to be able to just say like, oh, because now he like she don't really answer my like they supposed to be going to Barbados. He sent her a message like, are we still going? Like
So hear me out. Talking to him?
Because she felt like he was deceitful.
Oh.
But he, honest to God, feel like me and her we wasn't.
But did he know that they were friends?
She
should have said something.
He said she was there, and he said when they walked past each other, what up, kept walking. But he didn't know that they was friends.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
He said I didn't know they was friends. It was a whole bunch of people. It was a grand opening. It was 300 and some people there. Yeah. She told him, she was like, well, she was there, so you should have known she was there for me. He said, I was there, and I don't know you. Well, I didn't know you at that point. Right. So how do I know that she wasn't somebody's first one? Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he was like, and I just really feel like it was nothing to talk about. Right. Like we went to dinner, we exchanged a couple text messages, 1 or 2 phone calls. And that was it.
She had the coney wings, and I had the wings too.
He was like, I don't even remember what we had. I just remember that we went to like
something. I knew I didn't want it when she didn't get chili fries with cheese. I knew it wasn't
But
going to
this
work
is the thing, though. So what but I believe, like, the same thing Kiki said, like, if they fuck, then yes, we need to talk about that. Yeah. Not necessarily that you off limits if you ain't fucked with the person in 10 years.
No, not only that,
but not only that, is there expiration date?
If I fucked him, you off limits.
Damn, you meant that shit.
Right, she came from the soul with that one.
Damn. But is there expiration date?
Why?
Because I just feel like if we friends, I don't want to see him again. Like, if we friends, that means he gonna be back in our life. Not necessarily that I'm gonna have feelings, but I don't want to see him. You fucking him now. Like, I don't want to see it.
But 2 of your friends are in the same situation. He got a baby by the girl.
Yeah.
They met.
That's just me. Okay,
his friend met somebody outside of like whatever. He met somebody. He fell for the chick. Whatever. Him and his chick come over to their friend's house for a barbecue. And when they walk in the backyard, his friend like, whoa. Where you know her from? Whoa. And he like, oh, that's my girl. Like, and I think by this time she was already pregnant. But I know they was already sleeping together. But I don't know if she was already pregnant. But he like, bro, come here. I gotta tell you something. Hey,
but that's different. They didn't know though.
Right.
So that's different.
But the expectation, once he said I smashed her in high school. Now, mind you, we've been out of high school for 20 years. Right. So the expectation was once I said I smashed her in high school that they was gonna break up.
No, but that's not breaking up.
So this is what I think.
Because they were already probably in love.
Right. But what's the expiration date? Like, you ain't fucked her in 20 years. Is that expiration date?
I think from our generation back, like from us, and then whoever's older than us, we are very possessive over what is ours or used to be ours, right? But true. Today's generation,
better not fuck with nobody I know.
Today's generation is very sharing.
They are.
Yeah.
If you smash, I'm gonna tell you how good it was, so you can go smash too.
Even if you in
that's
love,
how it
is.
Like,
it's no well, I guess they don't really be in love, but yeah, because one of our son's best friends is talking to a chick that tried to pin a baby on him.
Like
when she pulled up with him, I said, what the? They're like, oh, we don't do like that. We don't do like y'all do.
I got a guy.
I'm like, y'all was like boyfriend and girlfriend for like a year. Like, it was a whole pretend baby involved.
I got a guy who was like, he wanted to get somebody a job, right? And I'm like, well, send them up. I see what we can do. And he like, well, yeah, I smashed, but you know, it's fair game now.
Oh my goodness!
I was like, what?
He said it's fair game now.
It's fair game now. I'm straight. I say, well, what? But you know, he real open like that, so he just let it loose. Like, he like, you know, she's still cool, we still cool, but she tried to pin a baby on me, and I was like,
goodness,
you know,
what is up with that?
I said, well, I don't want it, but the question is,
still did that.
I said, I don't want it, but the question is, why would you try to set me up with somebody trying to pin a baby on you?
Right.
Not that I gotta worry about nothing like that, but the question is, like, I'm like, come on, like.
You be like, I'm pregnant. You like, bitch, it ain't mine.
You should be warning me.
I've
been neutered
a long
time ago, 5 years.
That should be the warning. Hey, I smashed and she tried to pin a baby on me. So whatever you do from there, I at least told you, like, you know, something like that. But yeah, nah.
He said, no, you can do whatever you want.
Hey, she fair game. If you want it,
goodness. Go for it. People, y'all talk like that.
That's the conversation. They just the younger generation is like, you know,
they don't care.
We don't possess.
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm telling you, because when she pulled up with my son's friend, I was like, first of all, I was on tip already because me and this chick done got into it, and I told her I don't argue with no kid. Put your mom on the phone. Mm-hmm. Give me your address, because I'm about to pull up on your mama. Because you a kid. Right. Girl, she told my son she was pregnant and that the abortion was like $600. I said, see, the problem is...
Wait, 6... So she was like 5 months?
No.
The baby was 7. The baby was 7 years old.
First of all, and she said she was like 2 weeks.
No.
The baby was 7 years old.
So look, so he was telling me about it. He
like for a 2-week-old baby.
For a 7-year-old baby. He out there playing.
It's still an embryo or whatever.
The baby out there playing basketball. The baby playing basketball. I don't really want the nigga no more. I need 700 aborting right now.
So yeah, so I'm like, wait, what? So he like, yeah, man. He like, I did, whatever. He like, I used protection. I don't know what happened. I said, I know what happened. Baby girl is gaming.
Yeah.
So I was like, call her. So he called her and I was talking to her, whatever. So I'm like, so you really think you about to get down on my son for $600? I said, the problem is, he dressed nice, got jewelry, whatever. I ain't paid for that. Mm-hmm. He ain't got no money. Mm-hmm. And I'm not giving you $600. I said, let me speak to your mother. I'll have a conversation with her, and if something needs to be done, we'll take it from there. However, my son did tell me that he used protection. So, what's happening here?
It's not, she lying.
So, what's happening here?
You're definitely lying.
She like, y'all ain't got to worry about it, because my sister taking me, whatever. I said, baby girl, your sister can't take you nowhere.
Right.
How old you think we are around here?
Yes, yeah, you
your mama got to take you.
You are underage.
Your mama got to take you.
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like I said, don't even worry about it. Block her. It's over with. He like, all right. They broke up. Boom. So when she pull up with his homeboy,
That's crazy.
I'm like, what the? He like, no, ma. He like, she good. I'm like, but this was your lady. Like, he like, yeah, but we don't. It's good.
Yeah,
he said, once it's over, it's over.
Oh wow. Fair game.
He said the school's small, ma. So sometimes we gotta share.
Oh my.
I said, well, damn, I didn't think the school was that small. He said the only time it's off limit is if they actually do have a baby. That's the only time it's off limits. Other than that,
fair game.
It's whatever.
Wow.
There's no possessiveness in this
That's crazy.
new age.
I just feel like if me and you was to something happen, we're not together no more. I don't think I want you to be with none of my friends.
Right.
Like, but that's different though. But somebody who I was a boyfriend, girlfriend with 25 years ago, would I care?
Yeah. I guess 20 years. You really want to.
No, cause she's talking about I guess 20 years, but you better not. Your eighth grade boyfriend better not come here with somebody you know.
Think about
it ain't even got to be a friend of yours. It's just somebody you know. Like, wait, you ain't know I knew her.
Yeah, like even like with your
we played in a sandbox when we were 6.
That number is like small, so I mean it's really. I mean I don't think it would happen.
Like even with your ex-husband, like there's no feelings there, no emotions, no nothing. But that don't mean you want to see motherfucking Jennifer pulling up with him.
Let me find out.
Like
let me find out.
Let me find out.
Let me find
out.
It's off limits.
First of all, he can't be the +1 to the wedding with another bitch. Like what?
No.
Like nothing. Time out.
Fuck is
you
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Who's this bitch?
You know what I'm saying? Because what y'all doing? But at the same time, but we gonna give y'all the same respect. Like, if one of his homeboys trying to talk to her, she gonna be like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we not. That's not what this is. You know what I'm saying?
I get so
that's
different when you.
I had that before. Not really with my ex, but like with somebody I know that's close in the family. Like, that's not getting another conversation over here.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey man, that's a good show.
It's over?
That's a good show. You
know?
So we had a couple Ask KDs, but we only gonna do the one. Because we know y'all got things to do, we got things to do, so we're gonna go ahead and do our thing. So KD, go ahead and hit them off with that Ask KD.
So the Ask KD question is, the listener advised that she met a guy at a gas station. They exchanged phone numbers. She also sells houses though, sidebar. Mm-hmm. So she went home and told her dude, like, hey, I met this guy at the gas station and he walked up to me and told me that he was trying to sell a house. Trying to buy a house, so I gave him my phone number. So her dude was like, wait, what? Like, who does that, right? So fast forward, her and the dude have been texting back and forth, sending freaky pictures, talking freaky stuff. Like, he texted her one night that she wasn't at home, like, I should pull up on you and bend you over my car, like some really explicit shit.
Wow.
Her dude go through the phone. Well, her phone was blowing up. Her dude picked the phone up, like, who is blowing her phone up?
Right.
Now, this is something that they've always done. This is not like, oh no, like, going through my phone, not trust, whatever. This is something they've always done. Somebody blowing your phone up, I can look at it to say, hey, she in the bathroom, whatever. Well, it was text messages. He read the whole thread. He don't want to be with her no more. So she feels as though he doesn't want to be with her because he already wanted to break up. What I told her was, loyalty is big to both men and women, but more so with men because we are like their precious prized possession. And to give you some background about this couple, this man, when I tell you goes above and beyond for this woman, he does everything for her. She didn't have a car. He went and cashed out $13,000 for her across her $200 because that's what she wanted. Like, he is an excellent man, and they not that old. He is just well off financially because of the career road that he's chose. So this is a man who said you can do whatever you want to do with your life. You want to sell houses? Sell houses. You don't want to work? Don't work. I'm the man of this house. I pay for everything.
Right.
Everything.
Right.
So
she fucked up.
And that's what I said. I said, but you know, I've been trying to tell her before because she's like, I don't know if I want to be with him. I'm like, why? He do everything for you. You love him. Y'all have wonderful sex. Like, what more do you want?
Right.
And she's like, I don't know. I just be bored. She's like, I just be bored sometimes.
She's bored with something.
But this is the thing. But he willing to do whatever. Like, you got a man that's really a man. And it ain't a lot of these men out there. I said, because let me tell you something, baby. You let that go.
Somebody's snatching that.
60 days he'll be with somebody else.
Where he at?
15. 60 if it's on him.
Not for me. I'm asking for a friend.
First of all, he's too young for you. He like still his 20s. But
I'm asking for a friend.
Oh yeah.
I say you need to double up on that one.
But I'm just saying, like, so my advice to her was that she fucked up.
She definitely fucked up. She
should not have been even exchanging phone numbers.
Yeah.
I bet you he what up though. He a hood nigga who ain't gonna do shit for you. I said, you know what?
Out of that.
I said, so now you leaving. You about to move to your own place.
Getting a thrill out of that is what it is.
It's probably fun. I said, you about to move to your own place. You know what I told her remind me of? Temptation. The movie Temptation.
Oh, yes.
Like, you about to end up with the dude with the AIDS.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's only fun for that moment. And then when shit get real,
shit get real. Yeah, that's for sure.
She was just bored.
Yeah, but I'm like, your boredom is about to cost you your happiness.
But she's probably young, so yeah.
She's young.
Yeah.
And I think, and you know how usually they say women mature faster than men.
Not in
this case, I feel like her dude is way more mature than she is.
Yeah.
Like bro will open the door for all the women coming down the street. Like he's such like not your norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she really about to have a rude awakening. Yeah. Because he not the type of dude that come a dime a dozen.
Dang, that sucks. Yeah. I hate hearing stuff like that.
Yeah, we were.
But she like, what do I do? Exactly. He does remind me a lot of you. Remember I told you that before.
I met dude once.
Yeah,
before.
You did. Mm-hmm. But her question to me was, so do you think he always wanted to break up with me, or do you think I really fucked up?
No, you really fucked up.
And that's what I told him.
You definitely fucked up.
I said I don't think he ever thought about breaking up with you.
You should not have been.
Cross that line.
Yeah.
They would have been married, but she keeps saying like, well, I want to find a perfect ring, and I want to lose a couple pounds so I could get into a different kind of dress. Like, them not being married is totally on her. Mm-hmm. He would have been married her and gave her whatever wedding she wanted.
Crazy. But she's still young.
I think
the
biggest problem on her was probably her lack of communication, meaning that she was probably missing something or looking for something that she did not express to him so that he can fulfill it. Mm-hmm. And then this other dude came through with that, whatever that something was that she was looking for, and she was willing to take that 10% and leave that 90%.
Yeah, because I didn't even know 80-20. That's like, that might be like 95-5.
That's what that was. I think she just mislooked at the man.
She probably messed up giving him the phone number.
Anyway, because I'm like, why you give him that phone number?
Because it's like you You can't mix business with pleasure. Yeah. Like you should have had a business line.
She said she was like, no, I gave him my card. That's how you have my number. I
said, for
first
business,
of all,
though, not for pleasure.
Did nobody walk up to you at the gas station and say, you look like you sell houses?
Yeah, right. I want to buy a house. So y'all had to have some kind of conversation.
It had to be conversation.
I don't think I've ever done or heard anybody sending a dick pic like, hey, we looking for a crib.
Right. Right.
Talk about,
how do you even get there?
She like, well, I've been networking and he been understanding. I'm like, yeah, he understand your networking. Because the goal, because he's a mortgage broker. Exactly. He a mortgage broker, she sell house, so the goal is for them to get a business. But he don't want to be business. He don't want to be anything with you.
I wouldn't either.
He don't.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
I don't either.
Because I don't trust you now at this point.
I said, well, how would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot? You right. His phone and it was him.
Right. Especially because you know your phone open and he goes through it. So like, almost like you didn't give a fuck.
You know I'm a broker. I mean a breaker. I mean I break back. I mean whatever. I'm a
broker.
You know? She like, well, if it was only conversation, I wouldn't care. I said, you know why you saying that? Because you never been in a situation.
Right, it didn't happen.
First of all, he probably not even the type. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just so chill.
People be good for that too. If that was me, I would have. If I was in that situation, I would have. You can't.
Unless you in that position.
You got to be in that position, and I wouldn't really wish that position on nobody.
I wouldn't either.
You know.
I wouldn't either.
I'm like, girl, you cocked your legs up and took a picture for another nigga. I can't relate.
Yeah, I can't relate either.
Like that's wow.
I can't relate either.
She like, I guess you think I'm wrong too.
Yes. Definitely.
Yes. Yeah. I'm like, because
so she don't feel any remorse.
She don't feel like she did nothing wrong
at all.
She don't feel like she did nothing wrong
because
she don't feel like she did nothing wrong because she didn't have sex with the guy.
Yeah, but it could have easily went there though.
She said if they would have had sex, she would understand him being mad, but they never had sex.
But it could have went there. He just caught it before it happened.
He mad for no reason.
So y'all texting us for a reason.
If he wouldn't have called it would have definitely.
It would have went there. He already had you sending pictures and doing all crazy stuff.
So I already know what it looked like. Now I can just tell you how much I want it. And how juicy it look and how I can't wait to be inside of it. All the stuff that you probably want to hear, but you didn't express to him that you wanted to hear that.
It's one
so
thing
he probably not saying
you sending pictures too.
Right.
I never would send a picture to somebody like that. It's crazy.
So I told her. I'm like, you took it too far.
You making it. Yeah, you made it way worse.
You said you would never send a picture to nobody else?
Yeah.
She's saying other than
the person I'm with. I'm not just sending random cooch pics to
if you was like single,
nobody else.
If you was single, would you do it?
What you mean? If the other guy was single?
No, if you were single.
And I mean, if I'm single, I'm single. Though.
And would you send pics to just random, or does it have to be like that?
No, I still.
To me, like that's so like intimate. Like we gotta be together.
Personal.
Because I gotta trust you.
I wonder.
Because what if
I don't want you sending it to somebody else.
So you're not even his woman. So what if he showed them pictures to his homeboys?
Everybody.
That's what I was just thinking. I wonder
if you got a group chat right now with your pussy picture
everywhere. Yeah.
No. Like, bro, I met this
the person you
because
with
guess what?
Not going nowhere.
Exactly, because guess what? To this man, you was a queen.
Yeah.
To this nigga,
you nobody.
You a freak bitch.
Yeah, you nobody.
You a freak bitch.
So not everybody about to hit you up.
Everybody
about to hit you up.
That's deep.
Hey, girl.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe that's what we would do.
Maybe that's the title she was looking for, though. Maybe I ain't trying to be.
But this my thing.
I'm too young to be a queen right now.
But that's my thing, though. Like I've been told, she did express to me before, like she like random ass freaky talk, whatever.
Just with anybody though?
No. That she told him like this one, whatever, and he tried, but she like, oh my god, why you say that? You should have said this. Okay, when you take somebody, when you take somebody out of their comfort zone,
that's all wrong.
But if you're taking somebody out of their comfort zone, you have to be patient with them
to learn it.
They gotta learn how to do it.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about you talking about a freaking white collar. He freaking coach kids and broker.
That's
like,
not
you know what I'm saying?
That's not his lane.
He gotta practice.
He very sexual because she said like, cause I'm like, did y'all have a bad sex life?
Right.
She like, no, we had sex all over the house. Like when I went to visit, she like, oh, don't sit right there. I was like, oh wow. So you know what I'm saying? Like it was these people literally had condoms everywhere in their home.
Right.
Like that's how much crazy sex they had.
Right.
The sex wasn't the problem. The texting and the verbalizing of the sex was the issue.
Right.
So for him, okay, he's taking me out of my comfort zone.
Right.
Work with me. You just told him less than 2 months ago that you wanted this.
Right.
Another prime example. She trying to walk right with the Lord. She gave up sex for Lent.
What?
Man, you think she gonna? Nope. He just jacked off the whole time.
Wow.
She gave up sex for Lent. He wanted to give up cookies.
I don't know if you listen to the show, brother, but you're a good man, brother.
He's definitely
you are a good man, and you stay that way. And I hate to use the term "you're a good dude," but you're a good dude, man.
But my fear is that she gonna turn him into that nigga.
Yeah, because I feel like
you know what I'm saying. Because he's so.
In our generation, good dude was on top. And today's generation, good dudes is on the bottom.
Yeah. And that's why I told her. I said,
they don't win.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm significantly older.
If you get caught holding the door for a woman today, they like, oh, this nigga soft, man. But if you slam that door in her face, or if you make her hold the door, if you make her go buy the food, if you make her go pump the gas, if you make her go take the trash out, if you make her do what,
oh man, right there, that's my thing.
Oh man, I love this nigga.
Yeah,
he that guy.
Every time.
And it's crazy. And that's why I be like, oh, right, yeah, role reversal.
That's why I teach my kids, open those doors.
Like,
all the ladies, not just me.
If you got to stand.
knows ladies go first, okay?
Yeah.
Always.
And
it's so hard to teach them to be that way in a generation where that craft is lost.
Yeah, because I teach my boys that too. Yeah. And it's crazy because I got to show them. I said, okay, hold the door. You see it. Now, what you want to do is you want to spot my man coming right behind him. When they get to him, you want to ease right in front of him and pass it off. You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to be standing here for a minute. But it's just certain things that you got to learn. But
when I told her, I'm significantly older than you, so I'm just trying to tell you that kind of man is the last of the dying breed.
It's hard.
And you about to be so sick because you're going to get that nigga that's going to talk freaky on them texts. He also not going to work. He also going to he also going to drop you off at work. He's not going to have with your car. With your another bitch. Motherfucking baby boy.
Which goes back to
Jody. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So you went from the DTM. Now you about to end up with Jody.
Jody, my Jody.
You don't end up knocked up by a bum ass nigga.
And that's how we started the conversation on today, this podcast, and we were talking about whether you wanted a cheater or, which is okay. Yeah.
And for her, she had both. You had a faithful man that was hustling.
Now you about to have to pick one of the two.
But he ain't know how to say freaky stuff on text message because he ain't never done it before.
I mean, that could have been taught though.
You can teach them type of stuff.
But you know what too? I told her sometimes you have to be the initiator of the freaky talk.
You will have to be
say something freaky. Then when he read the text message, some nasty shit gonna pop in his mind.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell y'all, DTM is
not nasty pictures to him.
DTM is not the freakiest talker via text, whatever. But if I start the text message,
he'll finish.
He gets on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's like me saying this is what I want. You don't know how to initiate it. So bitch, I'm out. No, you throwing away a diamond. Because it need to be clean. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that cube is zirconia that look real good right now.
You went from a motherfucking
diamond kind of
clear cut princess Marquise diamond to goddamn cubic zirconia from the dollar store. Not even like cubic zirconia from the jewelry.
All right. You got that? Yeah. I mean, they look the same until you get deep down into it and you realize, like, oh no,
so
this value is totally different.
Water. Turn your finger green.
Alright, so we held y'all long enough, man. We appreciate y'all sticking around listening to this point, man. KD, let them know how they can find us, where they can follow us at, how they need to comment, how they need to share these, how they need to talk to anybody who don't know that we are here, and let them know that they are not living real life until they get a little bit of reality into their life. Tell them, what's up?
You can follow us on Instagram at Relationship Reality Podcast. You can follow us on Facebook at Relationship Reality The Podcast. You can follow our personal pages at Keisha.KD. You can follow DTM at Deontay_the_motivator. Don't forget to use your hashtag AskKD. Or you can send me an email at askkayd@gmail.com. I know that y'all don't like the email anymore, so go ahead and just use the hashtag. DTM will find you.
Alright, so let me give you the motivational message for this week, man. Stop borrowing somebody else's drama and deal with your own. I'm going to say it again because I want you to get that, man. Stop borrowing somebody else's drama and deal with your own. I'm telling you, don't get mad at something that ain't got nothing to do with you. Just focus on yourself, man. Work on yourself. It's your boy, man, DTM, Deontay the Motivator, man. We appreciate y'all listening. We will see you next week. Peace.